a history written in the battles we bore, in the marrow, in the bones that ache, in the nights when the world starts to quake. Every choice we make, every chance we take, it's the thread of the life we can't forsake. Blood runs deep.
So I got this new job working for someone I know. I mean, we're not besties, but I know her well enough. She's pretty cool. Her name is Angelique Moore. Excuse me, Dr. Angelique Moore, and she's a therapist at a clinic in Manhattan. Um, she can be a little tough sometimes. She's very bright. She's to the point, and she's got some things going on that most people aren't used to. In particular, she drinks alcohol and she smokes weed anytime she wants, including when she's at therapy. So you know how people are. Some people got their hang-ups and don't want to fuck with her. Then you got people like me. Um, I'm down with her. I think she's pretty cool. She handles her business and she's about her business. I feel like as long as she's accomplishing the goal of the day, she can do what she wants. Now, I might have had a different opinion before COVID when she was having a lot of sessions in person, because you influencing people with your smoke. But she does all her therapy from Zoom calls now, so nobody can get a contact from her weed, and obviously nobody will smell the alcohol on her. Now, I'm not gossiping because I can't. All I know is what I hear on the streets, and I don't believe in talking about people who can't defend themselves. But what I will tell you is that I'm going to take this job working as her assistant because I need the money. Basically, if there's any technical difficulty during the calls, I'm supposed to handling it. Let's get back to Dr. Moore. Dr. Moore also goes by the name of Dr. Feng Shui. Part of her celebrityhood. Um, like I said, she's pretty cool, but you don't really want to piss her off because she will come for you unless you're that type of person that doesn't mind mixing and matching. And I'll give you an example.
Well, Miss Smith, my personal matters are not your business. You're here to help your dysfunctional family. So if I doze off to the bullshit that you guys are going back and forth with, I apologize. I will give you 3% back of your pay.
Let's put a note of that. Make a note of that. Because it may happen again. It looks like that week must have been really good.
Miss Smith, I'm going to ask you to back up from the camera too close because you're making me dizzy. Just back up just a little bit so we can have your face. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hello?
You may have dozed off too.
So Dr. Moore has decided to take on a family as her latest client. I don't know how big the family is. She called me about the gig and told me she was basically going to have them booked for a large part of her sessions because it's a huge family. I believe their last names are Smith. And she's going to be having her first session with some of them. And I'm going to be there. It should be interesting. From what I understand is Lisa Smith, who is one of the three cousins who's going to be joining her. She's the cousin who arranged for all this. So that's why I'm the most familiar with her because she's sending the money in. And as I said, who's working for Angelique? Me. So I'm handling the business. Let's see what's going on with Lisa.
Where is she? So why didn't even want to be bothered with it? Miss Moore, can I call you Miss Moore? What would you like me to call you?
You can call me receiving because I haven't received my funds.
Miss Moore is excellent. So just please bear with us, please. I'm doing the best I can, cousin. You know me. You know me.
I know.
Miss Moore's Miss Moore is our main concern right now. It doesn't even seem to be the family. It seems to be her money. Well, Miss Moore.
Well, it takes money to get it started, honey. I'm sorry.
Well, Miss Moore, you have my.
Let's just get the preliminaries out the way first.
As you see, Lisa's about her family. She's serious. She wants therapy. She's not playing. She's here for it. Lisa has a daughter. Her daughter's quite interesting. She's such a great woman. But Lisa has that woman under her thumb. She is so protective of her, you almost forget she's a woman. Let's take a look.
Do you know that if you have sex before you're married, you'll get worms?
Okay. All right. I'll talk more about it with you later.
Now also mention that Lisa has a lover. Lisa's very busy, so is her lover. But no matter what, they're always keeping in touch with each other. You know, I've heard the saying, you know what really matters to people because they make time for it. And that's what's happening here. Let's take a quick peek.
You know, I don't know. I miss you and I just need you right now. And
will call me again. And hopefully I'm available. I'll be able to talk to you. But if not, I don't want you to panic.
Okay, so like I said, there are three cousins. You just got a peek of Lisa. There's also a cousin named Patricia Smith. She doesn't really want to do this therapy thing because she's not convinced that a therapist who smokes and drinks is going to be of value to the family. Let's take a look.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, Dr. Feng Shui. How are you?
Oh, good afternoon. How are you? Who is this?
This is Patricia Smith.
Patricia, your cousin owes me money.
I know. We're going to get that straight. I haven't seen her in a while. So
I
we'll
don't
get
play
that.
about my money.
You see, she's here because she loves her cousin. But she's not really for it. Patricia has a daughter named Brandy, who she loves dearly. They have a great relationship. But Patricia's always trying to get her daughter to therapy, you know, to join her because she really doesn't even want to go herself. But let's take a look. You'll see what I mean.
Groceries.
Okay. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm actually glad that you called.
I can
I
tell something's wrong with my baby. What's the matter?
received some information and I need you to be 1,000% honest. I found out.
Okay, so you see what's going on there. We also have the third cousin, as I mentioned, named Leslie. Leslie can be a little difficult to find sometimes because she likes to be up at night and sleep by day, so she's a little off with some of the family members schedule-wise. And just when you think she's not around, she's there. Let's take a look.
Now you running around here, you got Patricia all messed up, and her daughter's all messed up because you cannot shut up. I need to see you in therapy because somehow you have a problem with your mind.
And they're going to be around for a little while because they paid for quite a few sessions. So I personally am just here for it, if you know what I mean.
Should beat up on each other about who's better and who's not, because clearly you're all in the same space because you're here. One thing I heard before I fell asleep was that family is important to you guys. So at some point you have to figure out how to get it together, because time is money, and yeah, you don't even have a cousin here. So how important is that to her? So life is short. There's so many people dying. We got Orange Sponge running the world. I mean, you guys have to come to a consensus to get it together.
And maybe you guys need to figure out, like, how we can make it worth the money and worth the time, because this is not worth my time. I'm willing to work with you guys.
I think it is worth our time, but you're not going to get it. We have to put the work into it, right? That is how we get better. This is how we are going to dispel all the family bullshit. Like, I'm tired.
The work should really be on yourselves. I mean, let's start with appearances. Like, you're coming to a first meeting, you have a bonnet on. Asked to be here, you committed to be here. So make the effort. Go to the bathroom before you get on, or put a pamper on. I don't know, but make the effort.
That's my boss, yo.
I Zorro, so you're the professional dozed off in the middle of the session, so maybe not.
Because you guys were boring me. You were speaking nothing with substance. I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm watching you jump around. You're smoking. So, it's a party. Now I'm looking at one eye. I mean, come on. How committed are you guys?
Listen, I told you how committed I am. I'm not hiding anything.
That's my
I'm telling you that I'm only trying to this because Lisa insists. If I had it my way, I'd be in my room smoking, relaxing. But I'm trying to give it a chance. That's why I'm here.
I'm trying to get this family together. I don't know what the problem is. Why am I the only one committed to it? That is the problem. This is what I'm asking.
Well, maybe because you're such a big star and you have so much time on your hands. Could that be it?
Well, I didn't say I was a big star. I'm working towards being a big star.
Okay.
But everyone seems to be jealous of that.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So is that what the bigger problem is? Jealousy? That you're family? Or is it jealousy with a spotlight on it, that you appear to make yourself seem better than everybody else? Could that be the issue? Please don't put me to sleep again.
That could be, but there's some family stuff with our dads. Our dads had some rivalry, and it just carried over. My father used to tell me a whole lot of stuff about Leslie and Patricia's father that it made me a little bit resentful towards them, him, and I'm sure Patricia got some stories too. And it's just, we have this thing, and it's carrying over into our lives as children, as adults, and we are not functioning as a family should as a result of it. So I felt like we needed to come together and really get the help with this, because we're trying to do better. That's it. We just want to do better.
This is so true. And so on my behalf, to speak about what I was told by my father, if you think about what Lisa has said since she's been on here, is how everyone is jealous of her. This is how her father had her believing that she was better than everyone else. And this is not the case. We all come from the same blood, and we all ain't got shit. So how is she so much better? And what is there for us to be jealous of? We're all equally talented. If you keep hearing me say that, that's what I keep giving us. We're all equally talented, but we
are not equally talented. I am a better singer. God, we're not equally talented.
This is what her father and my father went through. Because my father told him, you were not the best basketball player. I was the best. And he showed it by all of the trophies that he had. But Lisa's father, living in his delusional world, still saw it as being the better because he had a bigger one.
Well, he was a little better than your father. I mean, he was a little better.
Wait, pause. You said he had a bigger one. Was his penis bigger than his brother's?
I'm talking about the big trophy. I don't know what he had his parents. God. I mean, I've heard rumors, but I'm not going to go there either.
Okay. So I'm sensing there might have been some rivalry between the brothers as they were coming up.
And they transferred that to the children.
Well, could it be the rivalry that her father's penis was bigger than your father's penis, and it just came up?
It may have been. He may have been a horse. But I mean, and that's between them. That shouldn't have been transferred to us.
I'm just trying to see where the root of it. I'm just trying to see where the root of it comes in at.
Yeah, it could have been that. You know, men are men, so that may have been very much the case. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care if that was the case. Her dad's penis could have been down to his knees. Who cares? The point is that he's not the best.
But if Lisa's father took the time to pump encouragement and growth and stardom and you're amazing into her child, into his child, I mean, what's the weather today? Is it nice out?
Yes, it's very nice out. Can you stay with us? Can you stay on with us? You see?
What was that?
You deserve 10% off again. That was great.
Okay, so do you guys have plans for the summer? Maybe a family trip?
Oh my God! No, that was that.
Well, ladies, I think this has been the start of some digging into the dysfunction of you guys' family. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you, and I hope on our next session we can get better with some other stuff. Okay.
Okay. Well, we still have a little time.
Well, yeah. Well, me, I'm out of time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take a nap. And thanks.
Wow. You see what I'm saying, Lisa? This is not something that I want to be a part of.
Okay, cousin, listen. I understand where you are completely. I do, right? But it's really, really necessary. You see how even though we're talking about something so serious, we still got to laugh a little bit. You know, it's okay. This will get better. This will get better.
Crazy. That's why we laugh, because the therapist is crazy. It was funny because you.
Okay. Well, yes. Well, we're crazy too. We're all crazy. So listen.
You're taking that to the better singer. That's what's crazy, Lisa. And you're announcing this. You're actually saying this.
I'm the better singer. I'm the better singer. I am though. So, but
this is okay.
Well, listen. I don't want to keep dragging. I don't want to keep dragging. The truth is what it is. I don't want to keep dragging this, right? Like, we got to get down to the core of what it is with our cousinship that is a problem. We were raised like sisters, but I don't want to keep fighting. We're getting too old for this shit. I am the better singer. It's just as simple as that.
You're bringing it to me. You're the better singer. Who else told you that?
Oh my God.
Who else said this? You besides the voices?
I was 12th place. There were 25 people. Come on.
I was 12th place. Do you remember that?
Oh
you don't remember anything. And then the next time, I was 3rd place again the next time. You don't remember this because you said 12. But you said
when you were in
12.
3rd place, I wasn't there. I wasn't in that one.
But still, I beat all of the other 22.
Cousin, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't even
want to be here. I don't even want to be here.
But I need you here. We need to be here. We are family. We need to be here. We need to fix our shit. Please. And Leslie, you call her because I can't. You call her and fucking down. And you know, my bonnet actually is cute and it matches my shirt. And I don't even know if this was on it like that, but you know.
Leslie, so good because I'm pissed off at the whole situation. And if I call her and ask her why she wasn't here, on top of what I'm feeling right now, do you think? I think you're the one who wants this so badly. You and she have a better relationship. So call her and then call me back and let
She's got to give me some money towards this session too, because you know you can't have me pay for the session and don't show up. So listen,
payment.
Oh, she woke up for that. She woke up for that.
Yes, boss.
Go back to sleep.
I have them locked in and it'll automatically bill you.
You guys are talking really loud.
Yes, boss. I have them set up so when they finish, it will bill you. I'm tracking them. You won't miss one penny.
We're gonna charge another 30% because they kept talking after the session.
Yes, boss.
All right. You know what? Session is over then. Good night. Bye, y'all.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
A history written in the battles we bore, in the marrow, in the bones that ache, in the nights when the world starts to quake. Every choice we make, every chance we take, it's the thread of the life we can't forsake. Blood runs deep, it calls my name, burning through the veins, and my pain's when in the silence you hear its claim. Blood runs deep, we're all the same.
That's excellent, ladies. That was an excellent time for a pause. It's also going to be a beautiful blooper. You've just done amazing work for the last 25 minutes.